Have you ever felt the sting of being ignored by someone who once gave you all their attention? One day, they're invested, drawn to you, and the next, they're pulling away, treating you like a stranger. You feel it, the quiet distance that grows like a wall, and every attempt you make to reconnect only seems to push them further. It's painful, frustrating, and makes you question everything you thought was real. But what if I told you that, by mastering a few powerful, strategic moves, you could turn the entire situation around? What if, instead of chasing, you could make them feel the loss of your presence until they come back to you? Let's start with a simple truth. Attraction thrives in the space between you and them. And that distance, it's not your cue to chase, it's your chance to create a gap they can feel. So if they're acting distant, let them. Let them wonder where you went and what happened to the person they thought would always be there. Because here's what they don't know. You're about to reclaim your power and become someone unforgettable. Ready? Here are 7 Stoic steps that will make them chase you. Step 1. Recognize your own worth. Here's something Maya Angelou said that cuts right to the core. Never make someone a priority when all you are to them is an option. If they're distancing themselves, then stop. No more obsessing over their texts or rereading every message for hidden signs. If you prioritize them while they view you as optional, you lose your power, and they'll know they have you in their pocket. Stop handing over your value. You're not chasing. You're the one to be pursued. Step 2. Harness the power of silence. Silence is more than golden. It's your new weapon. Silence isn't passive, it's powerful. Instead of reaching out, let the emptiness speak for itself. Pull back and let them feel what it's like without you filling their world. It makes them wonder why you stopped trying and forces them to confront the void of your absence. Silence isn't erasing yourself, it amplifies your presence. And in that silence, they'll start asking, "Where did you go? And why aren't you chasing me?" Just remember, the one who holds their silence holds the power. Step 3. Forge the inner weapon. Build emotional strength. To truly gain control, you have to stop giving your emotional energy to someone who isn't returning it. Let's turn that desperation into a weapon of inner strength. Every moment you spend thinking about them is energy spent away from yourself. Instead, invest that energy in your growth, in becoming mentally invincible. Take up a new habit, dive into a passion, or work on building yourself from the inside out. The more you pour into yourself, the more undeniable you become, and trust me, they'll feel it when they see you thriving without them. Step 4. Master emotional armor. Emotional armor isn't about becoming numb, it's about staying in control. You can't let their absence shake you. Don't let their silence make you feel rejected or desperate. When you don't react, you become immune to their games, and they lose the power they thought they had over you. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When you refuse to let their actions affect your peace, you show them and yourself that you are emotionally unbreakable. Step 5. Become a mystery. Here's something crucial. People are drawn to what they can't fully understand. Let yourself become a mystery. Stop revealing everything, and instead, let them see only glimpses of you. Don't post every detail or check their social media. Just let them wonder. Mystery makes you irresistible because people value what they have to work for. So, leave them questioning and wanting more. Your attention is no longer easy to earn, and suddenly you become an enigma they can't resist. Step 6. Flip the script without words. Think of this as a silent revolution. You don't have to argue, beg, or plead. By simply living your best life without their validation, you show them a shift they'll feel without a single word from you. When they're left on read or ignored, that silence says everything. They feel the loss of control and start to wonder if they made a mistake. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good person should be. Be one." When you show them that you're no longer emotionally available on their terms, they'll feel the shift and it will hit them where it hurts. Step 7. Let them chase shadows. And now the final move. Let them chase shadows. You're no longer an open book. Instead, they're left with glimpses, traces of who you are, seeing you out in the world, living your life. Maybe it's that picture at the gym, that new job, or a weekend getaway with friends. They'll see that you've moved forward without them, and suddenly they'll feel the absence of your attention. The words of Marcus Aurelius ring true here. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. And you're no longer thinking about them. They'll chase after the memory of who they thought you were, but by then, you'll be a stronger, unstoppable version of yourself. So, what's the real lesson here? Stop chasing, stop waiting, turn that energy inward and watch as they notice your change. These aren't games, these are Stoic moves designed to strengthen you from the inside out. Because the truth is, the person who can't be easily won is the one worth fighting for. So, if you're ready to reclaim your power, commit to these steps, let them feel your absence, and in time, they'll realize what they've lost. Remember, you are the prize, you are irresistible,